Okay, friends, welcome back. Welcome back. This is the last section for this week. Now, hear me, friends. I told you last week that now this is a journey, and hopefully we are going for 52 weeks journey, non-stop business financial education on one platform, where we bring you business education from classroom and also what happens on the business ground, the real business together. And who is bringing that to you? The #1 business financial coach, Patrick Asare-Kyeremateng. So this is #1 show nowhere in Ghana as far as business finance is concerned. Please, guys, go to our YouTube channel, search for Patrick Asare-Kyeremateng, like all our videos, and share them too for others to see the good thing we are doing here. All right. Now, so let's look at the last section for today. So we are looking at why is finance important? Why? We've looked at finance department. So today we want to look at the reason why finance is important as far as business is concerned. So basically, the other time I gave you the definition for finance: management of money, like investing, borrowing, lending, budgeting, and savings. So finance is a bit different from money. So when the money comes into the business and we are managing it into different activities, then we call it all finance. And I told you that the finance department is in charge of that. So finance is so important. Okay, now let's see. All right, so basically the definition: management of money and activities such as investing, borrowing, and lending. Okay, let's see. Finance. Okay, importance of finance. Let's see. Okay, yes. So why finance is important? Now, the first reason has to do with financial statements. So last time I told you that the finance department, they will have to make sure that they prepare financial statements, because the daily transaction as far as accounting is concerned, they have to do that. So the reason why finance, the businessman take finance very important is that, first of all, you need financial statements. So why financial statements? So when dealing with business finance, it's important to go through your financial statements. And what are financial statements? So we talk about what? Income statement or profit and loss statement or accounts. Income statement. So that will record your profit or loss, your cost, and your revenue. So you need to record that. Now, you must also look at your balance sheet. So the balance sheet records what? Your assets and your liabilities and your capital. So you need to record this in the document, and it's the finance department that will take care of that. Then of course, cash flow statement. Any money that comes in the business and the money that goes out must also be recorded, and that one has to do with what? Cash flow statement. Then of course, strategic planning. Every business must have strategic plan. So strategic plan means what? Every business should have a solid strategy in place. This is used for planning and providing financial groundwork for your projections and plans. Yes. So strategy has to do with long-term goals. You need to plan ahead of time. And you can't plan ahead of time without looking at your finance. So say you want to build other branches, you want to hire other people, then of course that's going to be your strategic plan. It has to do with money, it has to do with finance. So when you are having your strategic planning, then finance must also come in. All right, so let's see the next one. Okay, so we have borrowing money. Now, it's not uncommon to run into cash flow difficulties. Yes, a lot of businesses, they run into cash flow difficulties. Now, so what do they have to do? they have to sometimes borrow or buy on credit and others, and all this must be managed by the what finance department. So when this happens, business finance is a vital tool for managing and understanding the financial implications of borrowing money. Yes, so should the business borrow or they should not borrow? That has to be advice coming from the finance team or department. Now, of course, promotion too. If you are promoting a worker or an individual, then of course you must also know the implication of finance, because it comes with what increasing the person's salary. Now, the last one is managerial finance. It's not uncommon to run into cash flow difficulties. Like we said for the first one, when this happens, business finance is a vital for managing and understanding the financial implications of borrowing money. So finance must also be managed in the organization. Very, very important. Now, there are some sections of finance that we need to take care of. That's for every business. The first one has to do with what? Accounting, or they say bookkeeping. Now, any sales or the daily transactions of every business, as far as sales is concerned, must be recorded. It has to be recorded, and there should be an office for that. And of course, that office will still fall under the finance department. So they need to record the daily transactions. Now, the first document, important document, is what I mentioned: statement of financial position. The business must record its assets and liabilities and capital, because anybody who wants to invest in the business or buy the business will look at that document. So that document is key as far as finance is concerned. Of course, the business must also prepare income statements, the profits or loss, revenue, and the costs. They have to record all that. Then of course they must also record the cash that comes in and the cash that also goes out. Okay, so this is a bit about finance that I wanted to share with you, friends. Now, so today we look at finance and marketing itself and the importance. So this is the end for today. Next week, hopefully, we will have the last session. That will be the Christmas section. So today, myself, Asare-Kyeremateng, our camera lady has been spending love, Akshay, Mabna. So next week, we will meet. Bye bye.